In this video, we will be solving the previous year question paper questions related to chapter circles. Okay, this chapter is not heavy as far as the marks are concerned, but definitely 4 to 5 marks, 4ರಿಂದ 5 marks ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ definitely, and very easy questions also. So you can easily score in this. All 5 marks are 4 or 5, whatever they ask, you can easily score that much. Okay, let us start with March 2022 MCQ. First one: in a circle, the angle between the tangent and the radius at the point of contact is, we know, we have a theorem also in this. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಲು ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ನ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ದಟ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟು ದಿ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡ್ರಾ ಎ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್, so this is the point of contact P, this is the center O, so OP is the radius. So now OP will be perpendicular to the tangent PQ. Okay, so the answer is C, 90 degree. It's a very straightforward question. Okay, next question is the 3-mark question. Prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನು, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಒನ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್, ಓಕೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಇದೆ ವಿತ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಓ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡ್ರಾ 2 tangents. So we have a circle with center O. P is an external point. Okay, PA and PB are 2 tangents from an external point to the circle. Now we have to prove that the lengths of these 2 tangents, ಅಂದರೆ PA ಮತ್ತು PB ಲೆಂತ್ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್? ಸೊ ಥಿಯರಮ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್. ಗಿವನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ O. Okay, and P is an external point. Okay, now PA and PB are tangents to the circle touching the circle at A and B. Okay, PA and PB are tangents which touches the circle at A and B, 2 points. Okay, now what we have to prove? We have to prove that the length of the tangent PA is equal to length of the tangent PB. Okay, now construction. What can we construct here? We will join OA, OB and OA, OB and OP, right? So what we are doing is we are joining this OA and OB and OP. Okay, next, in this triangle you can observe that, see, how do we prove this? Proof. First statement what I am making is, see, I will say that angle OAP is equal to 90 degrees. OAP yaudu? This angle OAP, this angle is 90 degrees. In reason, the reason is the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact as per theorem 1. Okay, now ಅದೇ ಥರ now we also have OBP angle OBP is also 90 degrees. Similarly, we have angle OBP is also equal to 90 degrees. Same reason. Okay. So, two angles we have got as 90 degrees. Okay. Now, you consider a triangle. Consider triangle OAP and triangle OBP. Triangle OBP. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು triangle? OAP. This triangle. This triangle right ಮತ್ತು OBP this triangle. OAP ಮತ್ತು OBP these two triangles we are considering now. Okay. Now ಈ two triangles ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have first ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, see OA is equal to OB, ಏನು OA this length is equal to this length. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? Reason being, the reason is radius of this radii of the same circle. Radii of same circle. ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಇಂದ ಎರಡು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಥರ we also have OP is equal to OP. Same length or same side, which is the hypotenuse, common hypotenuse. You can also write common hypotenuse. ಅದೇ ಥರ we also have angle OAP is equal to angle OBP is equal to 90 degree. Proved above. ಈ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ. See here we have said that, right? These two, OAP is equal to 90 degree and OBP is equal to 90 degree. So, in these two triangles, that is triangle OAP and OBP, you have one side equal ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು hypotenuse ಎರಡರದು equal ಇದೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒಂದು ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? So, we can say that triangle OAP is congruent to, therefore triangle OBP. Okay, these two triangles are congruent because RHS rule, RHS congruency rule. RHS congruency rule ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಇನ್ ಎ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡು ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಪಾಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ದೋಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರುಯೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರುಯೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಪಿ ಎ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಿ ಬಿ. ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಸಿ ಪಿ ಸಿ ಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ congruent triangles. Okay, hence proved. All right. Okay, now let's come to March 2023 question. First one is MCQ. See what is given in the given figure. PB is tangent. See, PB enidiyala, this is a tangent. PB is tangent to the circle at point A. The point of contact is point A with center is O. If angle AOP means this angle is given to be 45 degrees. This angle is 45 degrees. Now we have to find the measure of OPA. This angle is ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, simple question. See, we know that the tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. So, we have PB is tangent, A is point of contact, A is point of contact, O is center. Therefore, radius OA, this radius is perpendicular to PB. Okay, so OA PB ಗೆ perpendicular ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this becomes 90 degrees. Okay, so now in triangle OAP ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ 45 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಲು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ದಿಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ ತ್ರೀ ಪುಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 180 minus 90 minus 45, which is equal to 45 degrees. So answer is A, 45 degrees. Straightforward question. All right. Okay. Now the next question. See, again they have repeated this question. Prove that the lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So same, you refer to the above March 2022 the solution refer ಮಾಡಿ. All right. Now March 2024 question. Same question number 28 for 3 marks again. Same question is repeated again. Prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. This I have solved above in March 2022 question paper, so you can refer to that. All right. Now next is MCQ. MCQ, secant of the circle in the figure is. Okay. So what is a secant? You can write. No need to write this. I am just illa nimage explain artha agli anta barita idini. See, a secant is a line. A secant is a line that intersects the circle at two distinct points. Distinct andre eradu ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ points and extends beyond, ಮುಂದೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತದು, and extends beyond the circle. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಓ ಇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓ ಇ ಟಚ್ ಒಂದೇ ಹತ್ರ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಎಮ್ ಎನ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Okay, M and N. See, okay, there is a slight mistake here. See, this portion is not there. M ಮತ್ತು N ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, Mn is the diameter or it's also a chord. See, now here CD ನು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. CD ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ? CD ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ because they are not extending beyond the circle. C and D are ending at the point on the circle only. So CD is a chord. All right. Okay, 1 minute. Just a minute, hold on. I'll have to refer the question paper. No, Mn is extending. This is correct. Right. Now, AB is touching the circle at only one point P. Correct. So this becomes a tangent. Now, Mn is the line, okay, which extends beyond the circle. Circle ಕಿಂತ ಆ ಕಡೆನೂ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ, Mn. This is a tangent, CD is the chord, Mn is the secant, and OE is the radius. Okay, June 2024 question. See, this is a 1 mark question, this is not a MCQ, so you will have to write a little bit. See, in the figure, O is the center of the circle. Okay, so O is the center, OA is the radius, and AP is the tangent. Angle OPA, this angle is 40 degrees. Find angle AOP. This angle we have to find. Find angle AOP. Now, first what you can say is this. We know angle OAP is equal to 90 degree. Why? Reason being the radius is perpendicular to the tangent of a circle at the point of contact. This is theorem. Okay. So we got this to be 90 degree. Now in triangle OAP, this triangle, this whole triangle OAP, we have angle OAP is 90 degrees, angle OPA is 40 degrees. This is given, alright. But angle OAP plus angle OPA plus angle AOP is 180 degrees. Yenike sum of, reason being sum of all angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. So now we have OAP is 90 degrees. Therefore, plus OPA is 40 degrees. We have to find out OAP, which is total is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle AOP is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 40 degree. Angle AOP is equal to 50 degrees. This is the answer. Alright. Okay. Next 3-mark question is again repeated. Prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So you can say that one of these two theorems bande barutte, especially this theorem. Then lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Idantu bala sala repeat madidare. Okay, now we are seeing this in the 2022 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, 2023 ನಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 24 ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಜೂನ್ 24 ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೆಫರ್ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 2022 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ 4 ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ನಾವು, 4ರಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Now let's come to August 2024 question. In the figure, XY is a tangent to the circle with center O. Okay. Angle AOB, this angle, center alli an angle kotidaralla, this is 130 degrees. Then find angle BAY. BAY ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ನಾವು. All right. So ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? See, now we know XY is a tangent with point of contact at A. Okay. Therefore, angle OAY, this angle, this whole angle OAY is equal to 90 degrees. Theorem 1. ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, same theorem 1 you have to repeat. Alright. You can say that radius is perpendicular to tangent at point of contact. Okay. Further, see, OA is equal to OB. Alright, we have OA is equal to OB. OA is equal to OB because radius of same circle. But in triangle OAB we have angle AOB plus angle OAB plus angle OBA is equal to 180 degrees. Alright. See, since these two sides are equal, we have these two angles are also equal. These two angles are equal. We can say angle OAB is equal to angle OBA because side OA is equal to OB. Therefore, angle AOB ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? They have given angle AOB as 130 degrees. 130 degrees plus angle OAB. Angle OAB plus this is also same as angle OAB. So I'll replace it as angle OAB is equal to angle is 180 degrees. So twice of angle OAB is equal to 180 minus 130 degree, which is equal to 50 degrees. Okay. So therefore we have angle OAB is equal to 25 degrees. So we got this as 25 degrees. Ee angle nಮಗೆ 25 ಬಂತು. But angle OAB, this angle plus this angle, that is angle BAY. Angle BAY together becomes angle OAY. Angle OAY. Okay na? So we have angle OAB as 25 degrees plus BAY we have to find out, which is equal to 90 degree. This is OAY is 90 degree. Okay. So therefore we have angle BAY is equal to 90 minus 25, which is equal to 65 degrees is the answer. Right. Now next question. Question number 27. Same question again repeated here. Prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So this question looks like they will repeat it always. So it's a very favorite question. So for solution you can say March 2022 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. Let's come to March 2025 question. Question number 22, 2 mark question ಇದೆ. In the given figure, PA and PB are tangents to the circle with center O. Figure ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. If PA is 4 cm, PA ನ 4 cm ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ and angle APO, this angle is 40 degrees, then find the measure of angle AOB, this angle they want, total this angle, okay, and length of PB. Okay, let's solve. See, first of all we will take, see this will be 90 degrees, correct, because see we have OA is perpendicular to AP, reason being radius is perpendicular to tangent at point of contact as per theorem 1. Alright, okay. Now, so ಈ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ in triangle OAP we have angle OAP plus angle APO plus angle POA is equal to 180 degrees. Reason being sum of angles of triangle 180 degree ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತೀಗ, angle OAP, this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees plus angle APO is given to be 40 degrees plus angle POA ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, POA is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore angle POA will be equal to 50 degrees. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಯಾವುದು? ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಟು ನೋ ಆಸ್ 50 degrees. ಫರ್ದರ್ ವಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್, ಸಿ triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OBP because RHS congruency rule. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. OA is equal to OB, OA is equal to OB and OP is equal to OP, hypotenuse. ಇದು ರೇಡಿಯೈ ಆಫ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್, ದಿಸ್ is hypotenuse. Since both these triangles are congruent, therefore we have angle AOP is equal to angle BOP. We have angle AOP is nothing but angle POA. From 1 we have angle AOP is equal to 50 degrees, which is equal to angle BOP. But ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು, ಇದು 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? AOB ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ AOB ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ AOP ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ BOP, ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 50 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 100 degrees. Angle AOB is equal to 100 degrees. Similarly, by CPCT, congruent parts of corresponding triangles. ಇವೆರಡು corresponding parts of congruent triangles ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have PA is equal to PB, okay, but it is given PA is 4 centimeters. Given PA is 4 centimeters, therefore PB is also equal to 4 centimeters. Next question, we have to prove that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Okay, so now what is given? Given we will take a circle with center O, okay, and AB is a tangent. We will take an tangent. AB is a tangent at point P on the circle. Okay, so we will draw that. We have one circle, okay, with center O. Now we have taken AB is a tangent. We will take I will take AB as a tangent with point of contact P. Now OP is the radius, okay, OP is radius through the point P. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that OP is perpendicular to AB. Alright, now you know that this proof is by contradiction theorem, by contradictory. So we have to say that it is not correct. So not correct anta ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ತಪ್ಪಾದಾಗ ಅದು ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we have to say that it is correct. So proof is by contradiction. ಏನಂತ contradiction? Now let us assume OP is not perpendicular. OP is not perpendicular to AB ಅಂತ assume ಮಾಡೋಣ. Alright, now ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? OP is not perpendicular ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? That means then there exists ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, there exists another point, say I will call it as Q. There exists another point Q which is on AB. ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತದು. ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಏನು AB ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದೇ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ Q ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, such that ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟು Q PQ will be perpendicular to AB. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಇದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂದ ಇದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಅದರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಮ್ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಎರಡು ಅದು ಟಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? OP is not perpendicular ಅಂತ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ Q ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ PQ is perpendicular to AB. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? This implies OQ is less than OP. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? Because the shortest distance will be the perpendicular distance. Now we know that, see, AB is a tangent. AB is a tangent which tangent it touches the circle at point P only. Tangent andaga tangent touches the circle at only one point, correct? Adu point P. So therefore Q is a point outside the circle, correct? So now if Q is outside the circle iddaga, therefore distance OQ will be greater than radius of the circle, correct? Enike distance from center to any external point, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಗಿಂತ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ದಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ದಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ದೆನ್ ದಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ is equal to OP. So this means OQ is greater than OP, correct? Which is not possible, but we have assumed, as per our assumption, OQ is lesser than OP. ಈ ನಮ್ದು assumption ಪ್ರಕಾರ OQ is lesser than OP ಅಂತಿದೆ ತಾನೆ, correct? Therefore the assumption is false. ನಾವು ಏನು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು. ದ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಏನಂತ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಕ್ಯೂ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೋ ಸಚ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಒ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟು ಎ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, now let's come to the May 25 question. MCQ. The angle between the tangent at a point of a circle and radius through the point of contact. This is nothing but first theorem. Radius is perpendicular to tangent at point of contact, correct? So perpendicular idaga it will be 90 degree. Now this is a 2 mark question. Next question, 15th one. The length of the tangent drawn from a point P to the circle, point P ide illi, circle with center O. The tangent length say 8 centimeter. That is tangent PQ is 8 centimeter. Now if the distance of point P from the center is 10 centimeter, andre OP is 10 centimeter, find the radius of the circle. Okay, now given, what is given? PO is equal to 10 centimeters and PQ is equal to 8 centimeter. Further we have angle OQP is 90 degrees. Reason, the radius, you have to write the theorem here, the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at point of contact. Okay, so now we have a right angle triangle. Therefore in triangle OQP, by Pythagoras theorem, we have OP square is equal to OQ square plus QP square. That is 10 square is equal to OQ square plus 8 square. So 100 is equal to OQ square plus 64. So OQ square is equal to 100 minus 64 is equal to 36. OQ is equal to square root of 36, which is equal to plus or minus 6. OQ cannot be minus 6 because radius can't be negative. Radius can't be negative. Therefore, OQ is equal to radius is equal to 6 centimeters. Next, one more 3-mark question, but again they have repeated this. Prove that lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So, this is similar to March 2022. See, ist paper madadaga only in this paper, in March 2025, they have asked the first theorem. In all the other papers, they have asked the second theorem only. Okay. Now, let's come to July 2025, 1-mark question. This is also very simple. You have to read it in detail. See, in the given figure, similar, ಮುಂಚೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 130 ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, a very similar question they have asked here. So, I will just solve it directly. See, O is the center, the circle, and XY is a tangent drawn at the point. If BAY, this angle is 50 degrees, then find measure of angle OAB, this angle they are asking, right? Now we have, see, this is, we have OA is perpendicular to XY, because radius is perpendicular to tangent. Therefore, angle OAY is equal to 90 degrees, right? Now, what is angle OAY? Is nothing but angle OAB plus angle BAY is 90 degrees. Okay, BAY is given to be 50 degrees plus angle OAB. Correct? Therefore, we have 50 degree kade bandre 40 agutte. Angle OAB is equal to 40 degrees. Straightforward answer. Next, 21st question. In the given figure, PA and PB are tangents drawn to a circle with center O. If OA is 5 centimeter, OA is given to be 5 centimeter, OP is given to be 13 centimeter, then find PB. Alright, simple. See, we can say, we know OA is equal to OB, alright, because radii of same circle. Radii of same circle. So, this will also be equal to 5 centimeters. Now, we also have angle OBP is equal to 90 degrees. This is theorem 1. Radius is perpendicular to tangent at point of contact. You have to write it neat. This is 90 degrees. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem we have, see, OP square on the hypotenuse is equal to OB square plus PB square. OP is given to be 13 centimeters. 13 square is equal to OB is 5 square plus PB square. 169 is equal to 25 plus PB square. PB square is equal to 169 minus 25. PB is equal to square root of 144 equal to plus or minus 12. PB can't be negative. Therefore, PB is equal to 12 centimeters. Now, next, same question number 29 is again repeated. Lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So, you can refer to the above solution in March 2022. Alright. Okay. Now, let's come to March 2026. 2-mark question. See, AB is a tangent to a circle with center O and A is the point of contact. Angle OBA is 45 degrees. Angle OBA is 45 degrees. Now, we have to prove that angle AOB is a isosceles triangle. Okay. And OB is given to be 5 root 2. OB 5 root 2 is given. Then find the radius. Radius of the circle is OA. Okay. Now let us try to prove that AOB is an isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, we have two sides are equal, or if two angles are equal, the opposite sides to the angles are equal. Okay. So let's find all the different angles. See, in we have OA is perpendicular to AB because radius is perpendicular to tangent at point of contact, first theorem, right. So this will be 90 degrees. All right. So if that is 90 degrees, in triangle OAB we have angle OAB plus angle AOB plus angle ABO. The sum of all the angles, sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. We have angle OAB is 90 degrees. Therefore, plus angle AOB. AOB we don't know. Angle AOB we don't know. Plus angle ABO. ABO is given to be 45 degrees, 180 degrees. Therefore, 90 plus 45 is 135. 135, if that goes that side, it becomes minus. So, angle AOB is 180 minus 135. Angle AOB is equal to 45 degrees. So, now we got this angle also as 45 degrees. So, in the triangle OAB, we have angle AOB, that is AOB is equal to angle ABO, which is equal to 45 degrees. So, since two angles are equal, therefore triangle OAB is an isosceles triangle. And side, this 45 and the opposite, this side and this side will be equal. That is OA will be equal to AB. OA will be equal to AB. Alright. Further in kelidare, they have asked for radius of the circle. Radius of the circle is nothing but OA. Alright. So now what we will do? What do we know? We know one side. Let us assume this to be X. Let OA be equal to AB be equal to X. Therefore, see, this is a right angle triangle. In triangle OAB, by Pythagoras theorem, we have square on the hypotenuse, or OB square. OB square is equal to OA square plus AB square. OA square plus AB square. What is OB? OB is given to be 5 root 2. So, therefore, 5 root 2 square is equal to OA and OB are both are equal to x square plus x square. Or we have 25 into 2 is equal to 2x square. 2 cancels. X is equal to square root of 25. X is equal to plus or minus 5. X can't be equal to minus 5. Therefore, we have OA is equal to AB is equal to X is equal to 5. Or the radius of the circle is equal to 5. Now the 3-mark question. Prove that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius. This is same again repeated from March 2025. See, up to March 2025 they have asked theorem 2. So March 2025 ಮತ್ತು March 2026 ಅಲ್ಲಿ they have asked but June, May ಮತ್ತು July 25 ನಲ್ಲಿ they have asked theorem 2. So now they have asked theorem 1. Okay. So this is same repeated from March 2025. You can refer the above solutions here. Okay. Thank you.